road trip here. 6 game starts with Dallas. What are you expecting now that you guys are really starting to gel together and play well together?
Well, we'll focus on the game tomorrow. I know we have 2 games before Christmas, a few days off, and then go on a little break after that. But I think most importantly is focusing on the game against Dallas tomorrow. Divisional opponent. It seems like our division, everything's so tight right now. So these games are so important. Focus on that one tomorrow. It's a big one, and I know things are going a little bit better in here as of late. We've won 5 straight, so we're feeling good about that, and hopefully continue that into this road trip here.
Since you won the 5 straight, you guys feel that you've gotten the rhythm that you need to make a successful Stanley Cup run? I know it's early, but
Yeah, I mean it's tough to tell right now. We'll see. I think we're kind of in that mode right now where it's like we're fighting to get into playoffs, and that's what we got to be thinking first and foremost. So every game's so important. Every 2 points that's up for grabs. You got to try and get something. So very important game tomorrow.
Patrick, if there's a chance that Patrick is not playing tomorrow, how much do you feel for him and what he's gone through this season?
We'll see what happens, but I think the thing about Sharpie is just he's a really good hockey player, and I think when all is said and done, whether it's this season, next season, season after that, whatever it may be, I think he's going to be an effective player for us. So whatever happens throughout the season happens, but hopefully if he's scratched or whatever, you come back and you look at this and it's something you don't even remember. It's a blip on the radar in the middle of the season, and we go on to achieve great things, and I think he'll be a big part of that.
How much do you feel for him? He's been so snake-bitten so far this
Yeah,
year.
I think one of the things is he's, that line's been creating some chances. So, I don't know if it's, I don't want to think too much here, but I don't know if it's a numbers game where they're trying to get guys back in or whatnot. But, he said, I can look back to, last game against Minnesota. He had a really good play there in the first period where he got the puck on the wall. He passed it over to Hartman, and that could easily be a one-timer and a goal. And he's off and running. So sometimes those bounces go one way or another. He gets some confidence, and everything kind of breaks free after that.
You're a veteran of these type of road trips. Is it so fun for you to bond with the guys and enjoy yourselves on the road?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to I think this is if you look back at our circus trips and our trips in February where we've had 6 or 7 games on the road. That's a trip where we've kind of come together as a team, and we played well too. I don't know if we're looking at it that way right now. We're probably looking at it like a 2-gamer right now. Enjoy Christmas and then get ready for what happens after that. But we'll focus on these 2 first, and then especially the one tomorrow against Dallas is so important. But it's always nice to get on the road with the guys, hang out a little bit, and I don't know, just kind of bond with each other, I guess.
Talking to Colin Murphy, you talked about how well Corey Crawford has really been playing for you guys and backstopping you so far this year.
Yeah, he's been amazing. He's been our best player this year, night in, night out. He's been rock solid. He's one of those guys that's just so consistent. You know what you're going to get from him every night, and there's a handful of times throughout a game where you're standing up on the bench saying, what a save by Crow. So he's been great for us all season.
Looking at the video, has Dallas changed any with Hitchcock behind the bench?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're more, kind of defensively aware, and they don't really play that free-flowing game as much anymore. I've been playing them the past couple times, watching their game last night in Washington. It's kind of like more of a chess match, I guess, when you're playing against them. So they still have some offensive guys. They still have some guys you have to be aware of. Sagan, Ben, obviously Klingberg on the point. We got a good goaltender in Bishop who's been playing well this year. And they've been playing well at home. So it's a good test for us.